Okay, in this video, I'm going to discuss how it's totally possible for anyone, absolutely anyone, to create an online income stream, self-publishing AI books on Amazon. Now, you don't need to be a writer. You don't need to be an author for this. I'm neither of those, and I've made tens of thousands of dollars publishing books on Amazon. You make it with AI and put it together in Canva. It's very, very simple to do, and anyone can do this. I'm teaching brand new people how to do this right now. I've got a step-by-step program below if you want to grab that and just follow me step by step, and you can have your first book published on Amazon. And what's so awesome about this is once it's on Amazon, just think of it as a digital asset that sits there and can pay you on repeat and keep paying you. So you do the work once per book, and that book can just keep paying you. You don't deal with customers, so it's very, very stress-free. You can pick it up and go. Like, you do the work when you want and then leave it when you want, and Amazon take care of everything. You don't need website, shop front, have to do DMing, inventory. You don't need to show your face. You can be completely anonymous, and that's the way this will keep paying you passively. It turns into a real good passive income. So let's talk about, if you're just you don't know anything about online income, I'm talking to you now, okay? How does this work? Well, let me just tell you how it works real quick so you can understand. You create an AI book, just think AI. Now, you start with AI because AI is the simplest way to do it, right? An AI book can definitely get you to your first $1,000 a month, right? When you want to go beyond that, well, that's a different conversation, because then you're going to need AI books plus, all right? It's going to require some more effort and time for you, but you don't need to worry about it yet. What you need to worry about is just learning how to sell a book first so you can get to your first 1,000. By then, you'll believe in it enough to invest more time and effort into it, okay? But your first 1,000, simple books, AI. What types of books do we do? Now, we don't do AI SLOP. All right, I'm just going to put a red line through that. We don't want AI SLOP, and that means, in my mind, what that means is books that are crap for the customer. All right. When the book is like pretending to be something it's not, then it's crap for the customer. When it's a book that it's got no value for the customer. Stuff like, say you don't know anything about cheetahs, the animal cheetah, right? Let's just say people are buying books about cheetahs. You see there are books selling on cheetahs. You go into AI and you say, write me a whole book on cheetahs. It will do it, right? But the only problem is, anyone with half a brain can see it's written by AI, especially people that are into cheetahs. Funny I said cheaters, isn't it? Because you're cheating by doing this. And they're not going to like it, all right? So for the customer, it's a crap experience. It's a crap book. Right? You're pretending to know something you don't and using AI to do it. AI is great when you know something. Right? See, if I was an expert on cheaters now and I wrote something about cheaters and I asked AI to check it, asked AI to say, what am I missing here? It would say, okay, you know, you've spoke about cheaters, but you're not really giving a good experience for the reader. Put a story in there, put blah, blah, blah. And I'll say, okay, I know about cheaters. I have a story from when I went on safari, blah, I'll put it in there. See, great. But AI's your enemy, so it's a friend when you do that, but it's your enemy if you know nothing about the subject, because you think it's telling you good stuff, but it's actually telling you a load of slop because you don't know the subject, all right? So if you don't know about cheaters, it will give you all this stuff. You think it's really good, but then someone that knows about it will think this is a load of crap. All right, so we don't want to do that. What we do want to do instead is books that are very, very easygoing. Trivia, facts, true or false, quizzes. Right, these are good beginner style books. Why? Because AI can create this in minutes, like literally minutes. ChatGPT will create that in minutes. For example, if you do your cheetah book now, but we're just going to stick to facts. Give me 200 facts about cheetahs, and it will give you it. And what's good about that? You don't need to be an expert to put that together. Someone that's an expert will look at your writing, and it will say cheetahs can run 80 miles an hour, and they can run 80 miles an hour. Okay, cheetahs have spots. Was it stripes? It's stripes, I think. They are stripes. Cheaters live here. Yeah, it's very factual. It's very easy going. You're not pretending to be an expert, okay? But I'm just saying, cheaters. One pro tip for this would be whatever subject you choose. So we want to do something that create a minute. Subject you know. If you can pick a subject you know well, then you have an advantage. We'll stick on the cheater thing for now. Say you do know about cheaters, you do a trivia book. You say you got an interest with, you like listening to documentaries about cheaters, okay? You do a trivia book for cheaters, a facts book for cheaters. You got loads of facts there. It's filling up the book, fine. But you add at the beginning of it, like your experience. Like you can literally do something that you've gone through experience that no one else can copy. No one can, AI can't copy. So you could say something like, when I was a young boy or girl, I used to love listening to cheater documentaries. I was fascinated by how they can run at such fast speeds, blah, blah, blah. That beginning bit there, that could be the difference between you not making any sales or you making thousands of dollars, okay? People notice these things, right? So you want to put stuff in there, a subject, to give you I call it an unfair advantage, okay? So what are we doing here? Let me just outline what we're doing so you can see. So you don't know anything about creating books to sell on Amazon, right? So we want to create a book. So the first thing first, we pick a book that's very easy to create. Because if you're brand new to this, I'm not going to say to you create a 108-page puzzle book with loads of different activities. No, that's too big of a jump. What you want to do, just create one of these books. You do it in minutes, right? By the way, I've got a step-by-step system below if you want to check it out. These types of books done in minutes. What the magic happens is when you start mixing a subject into it. So now it's really creating a good book to create a good customer experience. Okay, when you create good customers experience, you create more money. Now, quick pro tip before we wrap this up. The pro tip is this customer that you're going to choose, make sure they have money. All right, there's no point doing books on cheaters because to my knowledge, there's no books on cheaters, just cheaters that are selling. But there might be books on animals that are selling really, really well. Facts about animals that are selling really, really well. If they're selling well on Amazon and they're selling at a good price, so here's the two things you want to check. You want to check they are selling on Amazon already. Sorry about the writing there. And they're selling above $12. Okay. That tells me that there are people, it's in demand. There's people that want to know about animals, facts books for animals. Right, so we're going to jump on that now and make some money because there are already a bunch of customers already buying these types of books. But how are we going to add our knowledge into that subject? We know about cheaters. That's fine. We start at the beginning of the book with cheaters. And you just start with a story about that. That's strong enough. That's good enough. That's an unfair advantage. You can carry on after that and just talk about do facts books using AI and just use AI to do the rest. My point is you've put something in there that helps with the customer experience and they appreciate that. Plus, it's a good habit, right? It moves you away from this AI slop that everyone's doing right now. So you're kind of thinking, how could I make this better for the customer? And when you're always thinking about the customer, that's how you make a lot of money. So I'm just going to wrap it up now on how this all looks together in a roadmap. So first things first, right? You kind of know the idea now that you're going to create the AI book. Now, you need an Amazon KDP. Let me do a different color actually. So the roadmap is this. First, Amazon KDP account. If you've got an Amazon account already, you can get this instantly and you just sign up like within six minutes you're in. All right, you just fill in your details, bank details, tax information, you're in. You're ready to publish, okay? Amazon make it very, very easy. Now, book idea. Book idea. You've kind of got it here. I've just given you an example, but remember to check. You want to check that the book is selling on Amazon and you want to check that it's selling on a high price. So many people get this wrong. They pick a customer that isn't buying books. They pick a customer that isn't spending a lot of money on books, or they pick both. So customers not buying books, and then when they do buy books, if they do buy books, it's a low price book. So they're doomed for failure from the start. Because if there's no demand, you're not going to make any money. So make sure you get that right. And then you create the book. Now, I've said, kind of touched on how you create it with AI here. Very, very simple. If you're doing a facts books, let's just stick on the animals thing. You just literally say to ChatGPT, give me like 10 chapters for facts books on animals. each one with a popular animal. Okay, it gives you the chapter list. You've got the chapter list. Then for each one, you just say, give me 200, give me 300 facts. Done. It's like literally done in minutes. Okay, so that's your pages done. So you got the inside of the book done. You just put that together in Canva. The next part is the cover. Now we're talking about the cover and title separate, because this is very, very important. People buy books based on just the cover and title. So make sure that you use something like Ideogram. Ideogram, you can check it out, ideogram.ai, to create your cover. Because Ideogram, if you put a good prompt in Ideogram, it will create the cover. It's AI, by the way. It will create your cover in minutes, right? And your cover will look mustard, amazing. It will look amazing, like on par with the bestsellers. That's how it is right now using AI. So this bit here, this is the bit you want to spend 80% of your time on. Okay, this bit and all the rest, 20%. Right, we want to leverage what sells the book. Leverage, what is that the right word? You want to just spend the most time on what will actually make you money, which is the cover and title. And the next thing is you just publish. It's very, very simple. You just go to your Amazon KDP account, just follow the steps and publish. There you go. So that's the quick roadmap to do it. If you want me to hold your hand and do it with you, step-by-step program below, just grab that and I'll see you inside. But otherwise, this is how you create money on Amazon selling AI books. Okay, just remember what I said about that. We don't want AI slop, right? Don't be like them guys. See you in the next video. Cheers.